Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth4
and Bonjo
for another Let's Create in Scribblenauts Unlimited. So today, I'm going to adjust the microphone just a little bit. Okay, so today is episode 3. So far we've had some really great success with this. We got a lot of suggestions, also a lot of people actually viewing it, which is pretty awesome. So pretty much, we have about 40 suggestions to sort through for the episodes. The episodes I'm going to try to keep about 20 minutes. I think that you guys didn't really have much of a problem with it like being sped up and stuff last time, so I'm going to keep going with that. But pretty much, we're going to look through the suggestions, you know, comment by comment, and pick ones that either seem different or whatever, and we're going to choose those. We're not going to get to everything, but we do read everything, so you know, keep suggesting. You don't have to suggest the same thing twice, because it's not like we delete all the comments. You know, we read through them, so if you suggest it more than once, then it doesn't really increase your chances of it getting chosen, because if it didn't get chosen the first time, I don't know, just try something else. But yeah, so the first one we're going to try for is... so Meta98 suggested flying, fire-breathing, death-destroying tiny frogs. Let's start out with the object editor there, and yeah, we'll see where it goes. It's a new object. We have so many weird things already. I guess we'll start with a frog then. So, yeah, that's... First of all, this frog, it's gonna be huge.
But it's tiny.
Tiny. Fine, we'll make it tiny. I know a tiny frog isn't always tiny. That's just how people say they think it should be. What kind of... I would say a candy cane, but that seems weird. If it's going to be a death-destroying frog, I think that it should have a death-type skin. In this case, it's going to be zippers! It's a zipper frog, yeah. Because we all know, I'll give you a larger look at that. Zipper frog! We'll change the size. It's easier to edit when it's a little bigger. Okay, so it has to be flying, so I guess we should give it some wings. W-I-N-G-Z. That was a joke. Yeah. Yeah, no. It was an elephant head. Yeah, let's put this here and make this at a lower layer. There we go. I think it looks good. And let's see, what else? You know what? We're going to change the color of its body, because it's supposed to be death. So I think it should get that skeleton-y type of look. Where is it? This one. I kind of like this one. That should be an evil frog. Make that one of its legs. It like bubbles, because bubbles are fun. Bubbles. Okay.
Bubbles!
Because can. You heard it here, folks. Must resist grandma head. Okay, so now let's do scripting. I've been pointed out too that turning it into a weapon isn't always good. I don't know. People don't like it. Was brought up against turning everything into a weapon, because that apparently degrades society to the point of
Shouldn't you make
chaos.
it tiny before this?
It is tiny.
It is?
Yeah.
It's tiny?
Happy?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so source object frog, everything reacts to it as if it is. Let's say death. See if that... I think death is an yeah. Okay, I don't know what that sounds like. Death has a sound.
Right.
Let's give it a lot of health, because it's a deathly thing. Wow. Okay, this thing is indestructible. Its weight is going to be like a mouse. It will float. Reaction to fire, no damage. Electricity doesn't really matter. No container, movement. It can fly. And it can hover, I guess, too. Let's make it fast. It already has very high as jump, but I would have done that anyway. I guess it can sit on things, and no, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, let's just keep it as that. Add new behavior. So this one,
Destroy?
it says death destroying, so maybe it should destroy death. Mythical humanoids? Let's just go with mythical humanoids. That's as close as we're gonna get here. Let's try, we'll remember to put that in. And special, emits an elemental object. It emits flames. I guess that's the best thing we could do. Nothing hangs from it. When this object is created, let's add some, add an adjective. Not red. I don't know why that's the thing. One sec. Let's see if fire breathing is available as an adjective. Awesome. So yeah, so we can take that off of this then. So fire breathing, And flying, it's already can do. So, well, you know, let's do another. Let's just make sure. Stop being red. Flying. And awesome. And okay, so let's try this one out. There's our evil Deathfrog, I guess.
It's tiny.
That's tiny, but the tiny is already just its size. So let's say Deathfrog. And what does it attack? Mythical humanoids?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's test this baby out. Why did you color it like that? I don't know. Shouldn't be like that. Unless I just undid part of it. It's adorable!
It's like a fly.
You might want to zoom in on this video. First of all, let's get rid of that. So let's make something. What do we need? What do we have?
A humanoid.
I think that's like a general statement, but whatever.
Yeah, there's a million.
What's a good mythical humanoid?
Like, that's not... Mythical means it's not real, okay?
Let's trade death. Hello. That's adorable. It's pretty much a fly that
Destroys things.
destroys death. You know, I would have it eat babies, but you can't specify babies. Okay, let's move on to the next one.
So you're gonna put a grandma head on it?
Okay, so the next one we're going to do is by Cyborg Penguin 123. It's a pig with minigun for a head. It flies and shoots bacon. So that should be interesting.
You're running out of stocks. One more.
Really? That's all you can make?
I think so.
Oh, then we'll have to start deleting some things. We'll start with a pig.
You can delete my stock off.
No, we'll see. So there's a pig. So I guess we'll have to replace its head with a minigun. Let's see if minigun is a usable word. Yes, it is. All right. Go back to this. That is beautiful. Should we size that at all? No.
No.
Keep it like that. Okay, and it flies. So let's give this one wings too. And
Oopsie.
I don't want to oopsie.
It's impossible.
No, it's not. It's just I don't want to do it.
Okay.
There we go. So that's on that side, and it's not too bad actually.
It looks cute.
And so let's make it a gun. Gun sound. That's good. Okay, doesn't care, don't care. Container movement, it can fly. Equipment, don't care. Add new behavior. Eats.
Is it?
No, that's
I do too.
I think that's something else. Eat, investigate, fall, protect, use, red, steal, no. I think is it in scripting? No. Movement, weapon? Yeah, I think this has to be a weapon. I would say so, right? So it shoots. Bacon is pretty powerful. Projectile it shoots. And bacon. This is half weapon, so you know you have to agree with me on this one, person who said no. I don't think it really needs adjectives. Let's just try it out. Pig. Mini pig. I don't know. No, Gunpig. It's gonna be Gunpig. We have Gun Cat or Couch Gun. Now we're gonna have Gunpig. Sounds like it should be an anime or something. It is Gunpig. Okay, so let's try this one out. Probably should have had a target that it does shoot at. You know what? We will change that. 1 second. Yeah, let's open the object editor. Say edit. Let's give it a behavior. This one destroys. Does it destroy? What do pigs hate? Clean people.
I was gonna say that. I was about to say clean people.
No, it destroys pigs. It resents the fact that it used to be a
cannibal,
pig.
but it can't eat them because it has a gun.
Hoofed animals. Okay, apparently it destroys all hoofed animals. So let's try that. And let's create a hoofed animal. What kind of hoofed animal should we create?
A puppy.
That doesn't have hooves!
That's your fault.
Puppy. Hooved puppy. That's not a adjective, is it? No.
Hogged puppy.
Yeah, hogged puppy. Let's make a
Horse.
horse, because horses have hooves. Look at that, it's just killing the horse right there. That's hilarious. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Oh yeah, so we actually got a request for Nyan Cat, and apparently that is a thing in this game. Nyan Cat. We didn't make this, it comes with the game. We just need the music right now. That's hilarious, though. It looks more like a rat, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. Next. Okay, so the next thing we have here is a Yeti with a cat's head. It was suggested by Kookaborax. It's in capital, so I have to choose not to start with. Yeti. Shouldn't be too hard. Let's take his head. Perfect! Cat. C-A-T, cat.
Meow.
There we go.
I think you should make it a little bit bigger.
No, that's silly. There we go.
That's perfect.
Let's just move like the head over there. I guess we should color it white. Nah, that's not really the color that he is. It's more like a gray. No. Let's try that. No.
That's good.
Just color the rest of him that. I don't have to find the right color. Every other color should just be my color. That's perfect. That's actually pretty sinister. Yeah, I did color stomach. It's all one thing. Stop it. Thank you. You know what this thing is missing? And no, not a grandma head. Needs a mustache.
Mr. Kitty the Third.
Mr. Kitty the Third. I don't know. Needs a mustache like right there, but it really only needs half the mustache because the other half should be like behind it. I wish we could cut it, but no, that's gonna be its face. That's a Yeti with a cat's head. This is an abomination in nature.
Caeti.
Yeah. Caeti. That's what its name is gonna be. And so yeah, does this? Oh, see, it does give us multiple. Does give us multiple pages. So yeah, let's put our Caeti out, and it's just gonna kind of lumber around for a bit because we didn't really mess around with stuff, but that's okay. On to the next one. Yeah. Okay. So the next one we're going to do is by Phantomiz S 2008. Phantom K is, I don't know how to pronounce that because all the letters are. He's been a subscriber for a long time though. He wants a butterfly chicken goat. I'm assuming you're a he. Can't really tell with the internet. So I'm going to make the base for this, the goat. And head's gotta go. Why does the head always go first? Why, Sephi? And let's make a chicken. What's a chicken? We're gonna make a chicken. The food, yes. Wow. This is turning into a chimera.
A freak of nature.
Yeah. I think we already do have butterfly wings on this. That's sad. Okay, and put that on that side.
I think it's going through his leg.
Oh my god! Actually, we should just make it. There we go, and move that one like there. Butterfly chicken goat. That is legitimately scary, and his body's going to be the ABCs. Because that's what goats are all about. G is for goat, and that's good enough for him, I guess. And his head is going to be plaid. Why? Because I believe in the dignity of animals, but not enough to care. This one's gonna be like cherries. I don't know why. That's just the random thought of the day that came to me. Make things into cherries. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted this so I could turn it into cherries. Cherries. Everything's cherries because that's what I do. And what's its name going to be? Its name's going to be.
Choaterfly.
No, it's going to be a Choaterfly. Choaterfly.
Choaterfly.
Let's edit some of its, because it does have wings, so it can fly. And the sound it makes is going to be horribly tortured. It's not going to be a goat. It's going to be, I guess I'll make chicken sounds. Dead chicken? I don't know. It's going to make the sound of chicken the food, though. Its weight is of a calf. You know what I'm going to have it make? I'm going to have it do? When this object, no, not activated. When this object is created, then it will explode. Destroy. Well, it's going to create an object. It's going to obviously lay an egg. It's a chicken.
And a goat.
Then
goats lay eggs.
it will. Playing animation. Destroy an object. Shout out. Stick to an object. Then it will throw object at target. No.
Is that spit?
No. Then it will explode. Because once again, it's an abomination of nature. I think you can all agree with me on this one. Let's send our Choaterfly out to. You're gonna get rid of the Yeti. I'm sorry. I should make it bigger. Yay! You can't make an omelet with it. Wait, I got a starlight for that. Oh, I'm just gonna make the Choaterfly a little bit
You can't
bigger.
make an omelet without
Killing a few Choaterflies, I guess. I'm going to get rid of the exploding thing because that's stupid. But I will add one thing. Instead of exploding, then it will, an adjective, it'll become sad because it realizes that it has no place in this world. Yeah, and let's just size this thing relative to a
Robot
person.
grandma that shoots exploding cats and destroys them. That's awesome.
You're getting ahead of yourself there. Okay, so now let's send out another Choaterfly. They should fight each other. They should just be... Yeah, there we go.
They should make exploding eggs.
Yeah, it should, but we're not gonna... We're done with this. Okay, we have time for one more because this is gonna be sped up and stuff. So let's figure it out. Okay, so now the last one we're going to do this episode is a robot grandma that shoots exploding cats that destroys dogs by Mario 20918. So let's try that out. I guess the base should be robot.
Yeah.
Because if we start off with the grandma, then we'd already have the grandma.
We'll have to replace the head with a grandma head.
Well, what other types of heads? I don't think there's any other type of head in the game. So yeah, let's start off with the grandma head. We're gonna have to make that bigger. How come everything? No. How come everything in this game is like smaller than it should be? Blah!
Wow. Weird grandma.
Make the head just a bit tinier. Just a little. No. Yeah. Okay, that works. My name is Grandma. I'm going to kill you, Sunny boy.
Have some cookies.
Let's give the grandma a little bit of color here. Hopefully robot.
Right.
Yeah, robot type color. See if we can find some sort of metal. Maybe that. Maybe that. Newspaper. Or maybe just make it quilt colored because grandmas make quilts. We all know that grandmas are actually made out of quilts, though.
Okay, go back to the first page. Isn't that? Oh yeah, that.
Yeah, sure. That works. This is now a grandma robot. But if it hasn't, we're just gonna give her a cane, though, because grandma's... Wait, does this have a walker? Ah, yeah. Yeah, so let's just make that a little bit smaller and give that to the grandma.
If she shoots exploding cats, and shouldn't you give her like a rifle or something?
No, she's just a robot. She just walks.
And shoots them?
Well, let's see if we can make a mini cannon. No? Minion. Man cannon? No, that's a bit big even for a robot grandma. No, we're just gonna have, we're just going to give her a cannon for the top of her head, though.
Cannon head.
Yeah, we'll size it, though. Put that there, go to here, size this down, put that on top of her head.
Sometimes if she's like Secret Squirrel, she has a cannon head.
Yeah, you know what, that's yeah. It's
machine gun cane that goes right to the
yeah, and her cane shoots machine guns, I don't
Yay.
know. So, source audio is going to be a grandma.
The devil.
Give it that, blah blah blah. Weapon type.
Shop. What is she, like Kung Fu?
Yes, Kung Fu grandma with Kung Fu action. So, cat. It shoots cats, right? Yeah. Has to be shoot explode, and it's just gonna be a large explosion. She's not gonna be able to fly, unfortunately, because I have to keep this a little realistic, Starts being on fire. So when this object is created, then it will. One sec. Then it will create an object. We all know that grandmas make excellent cookies. So when this object is created, it will create cookies. Then it will destroy an object. Show poof cloud. Okay, whatever. Also behavior. Add new behavior. This grandma destroys dogs. So yeah, that seems about right. It's going to be a Grannyborg. It's like a Brog. Not Brog. Grannyborg. Okay, so let's try this.
How interesting.
I'm going to blow you up, Sunny boy. Why is everybody so small? Okay, but let's make a cat. Not cat, dog. Put the dog over there. Come on. Oh, and she made a cookie. It's pick up that cookie. I'm a dog! Oh, and the granny wasn't even killed. Nice. Okay, so yeah, that's it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, let me know what you think about the series. Give more suggestions. We read through everything. I'm more likely to get suggestions that are either more detailed or make sense. But, you know, try it out and join me in the next video. Thank you guys very much for watching. This has been Several Told Before
And Banjo.
with Let's Create and Scribblenauts Unlimited. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.